their screens. We're in the battle bus. We're here in game number 4 of Heat 3. This is the last chance for all of these players to come out and qualify for the grand finals coming out tomorrow. And here we go. It's interesting, we get a different bus pattern. Now we're heading down to Paradise.
We finally got like somewhat of a fair, straight, clean cut down the map right here. We're going 50-50 for every player that wants to, choose a spot to rotate from. There's good options, good opportunity here to get a good landing here. So let's see, it looks like we have another, just like 3 squads in Pleasant Park, multiple squads in Tilted Towers, the same teams contesting for Motel. All of these guys have really stuck to their guns, and they're just doing what they're doing.
Something to point out, man. We do have 3 duos at Tilted right now. And just like you said, Pleasant Park has 3. It's Sif. Look at that. Wait, so this is 4 then, because Mystic is here with his duo. You got Funky Frosty down below. And then Nick, Mercs, and Aiden are there at you, so
they don't normally land here. It means that they didn't probably have the best drop, and they got beat to it for some of the better buildings as far as options go. So
that's how rough the loot is looking. He had to pass him an AR. Oh,
very
and look,
interesting choice here.
He passes it right. Okay,
so 1 for 1. I like how they split there. 50 for me, 50 for you. Now they can both play hyper aggro with no problem to bully through players. And it looks like we already have our first little bit of, push and pull going on here. Aiden going straight across. He knows his player's by himself in here. Gonna dive in, catch him way off guard.
Just quickly hops around, spins around,
quick
says.
work of that is clap,
the clap! The disrespect, Aiden. Look at this, Rick. He said, I clapped.
He heard it.
Unbelievable. Clapping players at Tilted Towers.
Exactly what he's doing here.
So the question mark, Nick, Mercs, and Aiden Towers, it's just a period now. It's just, this is now our towers. This place belongs to us.
And I mean, after that last game, they're really, feeling it, and confidence is such an important thing in this game. So they have all confidence that they need. Aiden's gonna hear a player in here, calls out to Nick Mercs with a double barrel. And here comes the push. You just shot, you gave it your spot. Zip gets
Zip's already down.
Absolutely melted. 1 heavy shot here. And now the push is going straight there. There's the bully. That's a 77. He's 1 shot now. And he knows exactly what he wants to do. He's going to go around the side while Nick Mercs keeps the distraction going. This guy's 1 hit. Pickaxe him. I dare you. Ronaldo goes down.
Unbelievable. They take down the front runners.
Clap,
and he claps him again, and he gives us a look. You love to see it.
He loves the attention. He knows he can hear the crowd back here. Well played.
Man, I love seeing these guys tear it up. Just the way, again, they approach these fights, man. So clean. Now, keep in mind, there's still a few other duos here. I believe it is 1 other duo.
Yeah.
But now we're over at Greasy Groves, where Ricky Shaw and Envy Gorilla.
Yeah, we saw early on in the last round, Gorilla actually goes down one of the first times in these engagements, but looks like they're in a different situation now. Now having, more shield than their opponents, still contesting that middle area as far as Greasy Grove goes. There's a ton of teams here, and this guy just lands on him, goes to the trap play, traps, just barely makes it out of there. Talk about element of surprise. Gets beaten from the side here. And now he's left by himself. Gorilla's got to clutch up this time for Ricky now.
I don't even know if they saw Ricky drop behind them, so I think Ricky might be okay.
He's got to use those. Got to use those to keep him back.
That is 5 damage straight to your health bar.
We're talking 3 teams here in Greasy Grove right now. Things just unfolded so quickly.
You can hear them chatting a little bit.
Like shot right there, though. He knows he's got 1 hit.
He's down. Dopeye, though, takes down Gorilla there.
Clean edit plays just left and right here. Finds himself against 2 of them now. He's got to back up. Teammate comes in to back him up just on cue here. He's not left alone. Nice trade out for Dandog there.
And that was a large part due to those edits. Dopeye could keep his health pool very high. And if you guys are at home and you're looking to level up your play, learn how to edit quickly. That will make a difference in your fights. But now take a look. Bizzle and Demo yet again land Dusty Divot every game.
This time getting contested, though, in the early game by Zastra and Mygo.
I'm liking his shades. Can you see those? He's looking stylish. If you just drop the shades a little bit.
Choosing to back up here, do a little bit of farm. He doesn't want to break that tree, though, to give up his location.
Farming materials. Now, the question is, Does he know that DMO and Bizzle are here?
Yeah, as you saw the 1x1 set up there, what he's doing right there, he's just min-maxing, right? Doesn't want to waste any time. Just get the materials while you can. Jay Cuddy goes down right here. Faze Thieves coming in real clean, and he's going to pop a shot right there. Doesn't quite land it. He's going to be able to make this play while the distraction's happening. Oh, no, the shotgun.
That's okay.
Wow.
Thieves comes through.
They have been just having so much trouble and lucky landing, but, I mean, it pays out. Whenever they get the elims, they trade out.
That's right.
So they've been successful, but every game, they just know they got to put up a fight. There's no easy ones here. Honey looks like he loses the high ground of jetpacks now. Going to reset down his teammate. Fixer and jetpacks. Chilling up above. He does have a boogie bomb.
Dude, he's ready to boogie down.
Boogie bomb will stun you for several seconds. You don't want to get hit by that. And it catches players off guard because not a lot of people know how to use it. If you don't hear the music play, you know it didn't land. So that was a dud.
And look, they're just looking to split this team up, just fire from different angles, apply pressure. Now keep in mind, they're making a ton of noise, so if there's any duos close by,
roof panels coming out of nowhere.
trying to close in. Oh, that's not what you like to see. You try to you can't place the wall there.
Play on the roof panel. So let me talk about this. Is some crazy competitive high tier action right there. When he put the roof panels there, were for if you go there, you can't block with a ramp. So you're walking straight into a shotgun shot where you can't defend yourself, but they can make the edit play. Roof panels in front of walls. You only see it in the highest level of competition, and that's why we watch these games. That's why I nerd out over this stuff. That was actually crazy.
Yep, and that's why you saw him peek down for a moment and nothing went up.
And he couldn't do anything, right? He forgot. I can't build. Because muscle memory makes you build.
Exactly.
But the roof panels there, change that.
That is high-level competitive play for you. And look at Lorx. He's just drifting his way. He's like, Saint, we got to go. Saint, ignore the llamas. They're dancing. Saint, I need you.
Oh, he's got to go. Hey, the last time we saw these things pulled out, it didn't go well for the team, so good luck, Saint.
That's how confident they are. They're taking both. They're like, we don't care.
Like, listen, we play so high right now. Let's go for a joyride.
Let's just do it. Bring the quad crasher.
This is our map now.
You know what? I think they're looking to make noise. They know we're nearing the make it rain phase. So I think they're just like, hey, we're gonna hit safety. We're gonna make a ton of noise, bring people in, and we're gonna go for those elims.
And quite honestly, the way most people rotate nowadays, you know, they just waste materials and try and fly around with the glider to play. These guys are cutting a lot of land right now, beating the storm. You know, relatively uncontested, and he has max materials as far as the wood goes, so they don't have to pit stop at all.
Over to Nate Hill and Funk Bomb.
Such a great weapon to have. That's Whites right there. You want to push that. This guy is so low. It's up to Seski down below to really, you know, clutch up and bring the pressure off of these players here. Can he help his teammate? There's another team on top of the mountain. There's a lot of things going on now.
And they're just looking in to close in on this player.
That's actually Blind and Hysteria up above.
Hysteria.
Oh, so Rosh goes down there. He actually had no heals.
And look, so he's also out of the rockets for that quad launcher there.
Nate Hill, so much shield and Mini. He's got big paws.
I mean, they have to go far. They have to go up north.
He's trying to go for the thirst here. They don't even want to finish this. He wants to get the quick thirst if he can. Get that point and just dip, you know?
Closing in.
Oh, it's all of it gone right there. This guy's shield's gone. He bounces on out of there. He's going
first
for
shot,
it. He's got to land
shot.
3 more. Barely misses.
Rosh is boshed down below.
Yeah. So Seski forced to leave his teammate here. Nate Hill's going to go ahead and secure this elim now. Get the materials. They're probably just going to disengage right afterwards.
He's like, thanks for the loot transfer. I appreciate it. Take a look at the current scoreboard. Ghost Aiden up top with Nick Merckx. They have 3 eliminations. That's 1 point for them. Looks like they might be in a little bit of engagement, though, because their health is changing as we speak. I mean, look at this, man. There's a lot of 2s, but I mean, there's not really that many eliminations going around. We're still at 71 players.
Nate Hill decided to push back up that hill. Wasted a lot of materials in doing so. You know, you want to pre-block stuff. And those guys are already gone. In Nick Merckx here, surrounded by multiple players.
Aiden needs to be careful, man. He's super low. If he miscalculates, maybe falls too high. If someone stink bombs him.
Yeah, and that's why, since he's the lowest one, he's actually in the back line now, right? Nick Merckx is leading this charge here for that reason right there. Nick Merckx can take a shot. And Aiden trades.
Kit.
Nicely done. Perfect. Well, he's smiling.
I mean,
there you go.
look how quickly they're able to adapt and think on the fly and just shift their play to what's happening. Nick's like, oh, you called it out. Look, Nick, I'm low. Aiden, don't worry, I'm leading the charge. I've got shield, I've got plenty of health, let's do this. They find a medkit off the bat.
Exactly what they do. That guy went down right away, so he didn't have a teammate. Now whoever's left here, they know are potentially just squads, right? They're just going to work together, reset a build. Nice nades coming in from Tylar's. Going to push these players down. Interesting thing about nades, you throw them in a little cubby like that, they're going to fall right through, same way the clingers do. Looks like they've tracked down the enemy. Some shots here.
He makes the replace.
He's somehow found his way underneath his own pyramid there. Is going to sneak out the side here. It's hard to tell when someone does a play like that. You see now he has the high ground, lands a headshot right there. Nate Hill looking good here. He's going to play right in front of him.
It was painful.
It was a heavy shot, turning a bad situation around into a great one with a swift escape out the side. C9 blind here in this. This is the same teams. They've just been pretty much following each other around the map at this point on the rotations.
But did you see how far away Hysteria is on the ledge, diagonal here to Blind? He's pretty far. If something happens to Blind, Hysteria can't follow up. Trying to track down. They saw Nate Hill for a moment.
Hysteria actually positioned himself in a perfect range meteor to get that good explosive going. Unfortunately, is not going to be able to get any damage done there. So
is that Nate Hill? That's Nate Hill right there.
He's on him right now. Is he going to be able to get the side angle? Blocks right over. He's so fast. That's a shot. Nate Hill shuts that down. It's a 1v1.
And look the difference. Nate Hill and Funkbomb are ready to respond. They're right next to each other. Hysteria couldn't do anything. They were so far apart.
Gonna choose to use the medkit so he can take the pot on the road. Funkbomb completely going for it. That's the confidence push right here. Leaves Nate Hill behind, no problem. He's gonna go for the push all the way through, gets sniped in the back now. He's gonna need them heals from his teammate. He's caught himself in a storm. I think the next one is 2-tip here.
Oh man, we hit Make It Rain. This is not the most opportune time for them. They're like, not now.
Yep, not for these guys.
We just found Elims. Why didn't this happen later? But Hysteria by himself up top. And Funkbomb is down. He gets knocked.
Hysteria essentially getting away with murder, makes it to the high ground now. And, the pressure's off him for a little bit.
And Funkbomb is thirsted and cleaned up. And now that's loot heading their way. Nate Hill left to fend for himself.
There it is. Games are Drew with the double barrel stuff. Nate Hill goes down. Nice little highlight for him. And Hysteria is back at it after healing from up above.
It's taken down right before Make It Rain. That means their game is ended. This is it.
Yeah, that was it for them. But I mean, they played so high. They did so well. They had elims. I'm pretty sure they scored themselves some extra additional points there. Hysteria now looking to, somehow turn this around for himself. No heals, 50 HP. Aiden and Nick Merckx already have a down player here. Again, we're talking about those bully pushes. Trap play comes down. Not sure whose trap it was. Nick Merckx right overhead, though. That's another trap there. Zastra tries to make it happen. It's not fast enough.
You can literally you can see him going trap, 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 trap. He's just trying to make sure Aiden knows.
Yes, that was Aiden's first trap. Gave away the play there. He had to get on and out of there. Straight into Nick Merckx.
Can you imagine? They've got to go full send. They've got 4 minutes left on the Make It Rain.
So
if
many
they racked
players.
up both, that would be 30K.
And they already have 7 elims. Everything after this is a point.
Oh, they've already activated Big Bonus.
Yeah, Big Bonus is on for them right now.
I think that's just about, that's 3 games in a row they've actually activated Big Bonus.
Yeah, this is why you don't come to Tilted Towers. You got these 2 guys up in here shutting everyone down and then pushing everyone out. So here we go. They have another player here. Nick Merckx makes a call out. Aiden knows exactly what floor they're on now. Heavy barrel, and then straight to the swap mid, which Nick Merckx is there waiting for everything to open up, and he's going to dive in there. So now Nick Merckx is putting the pressure from the opposite side. He's backed him down. Aiden's going to be coming overhead. He's got a double barrel and a P90 fully loaded here. More pressure. The pinpoint comes down. Switches angles here. It's how they've been doing it the whole time.
Aiden's down.
Aiden gets traded out here. Nick Merckx is not having it. It's going to his teammate. That's 1. The shots are coming in. He tries to get the second. He's just got to get the shot. So close.
So close. Now here's the thing. They have not claimed that additional big bonus point just yet. This player has to be eliminated.
If the pressure continues in, he can't get this elim. They're going to get that point. We'll find out later. Morgis and Saint now putting the pressure on another team here. Stink bombs are so great for this.
And they're just north of Tilted here. Loadout's looking good. I mean, we're down to 52 players, Monster.
These games in Heat 3, the player count has just been erasing. A lot of action. Morg finds the player he's looking for, makes a play there. Ramp comes out, nice overhead there. I think he gets a white shot. No shield down here.
I mean, they're just sitting here applying pressure. They're just taking
trap
it slow.
Goes down. Oh, he's traded back. It's another team now deciding to kind of opt into this battle here. Showing a lot of skin there. You got to be careful.
They just placed a marker. I believe it's Saint who's like, hey, we should head over here. Let's head left. Let's rotate around.
It looks like Hysteria picks up the Pacifist, so Hysteria's still making work.
Even by himself?
Even by himself. Low HP last time we saw, but hey, you catch Pacifist off guard, it's a freebie right there. Could change the game around for him.
That's right. Never count Hysteria out. He is deadly, even by himself.
Tempo goes down from a snipe of Juki. Juki already had that knock, though.
We see players starting to make their rotations
and Hysteria
in.
still hasn't found heals, actually. You saw him there with the thermal scoped rifle. Just beaming players from probably from across the way. It looks like Ghost New catches Warchi here. Morg and Saint get zone and decide to make a high ground play here. With 700 metal, this is where they want to be. He's using his brick to get nice and high. This would be, you know, this will basically mean a free rotation later on when the zone reveals itself, and it allows them to just play off this top spot. Here's a replay from earlier when Game withdrew, goes in with the full aggro play, and then, you know, really the flank, right? The flank, they caught him off guard.
Yeah, that's tough to do. They had come in like right behind them as the storm circle
playing
closed.
Circle games on him.
And I mean, Saint and Morgs, they're just trying to lock down this Make It Rain, man. They're looking around, they're trying to find players and isolate them. Chris is down in the storm, taking storm damage. And as you watch the kill feed, Twifo has eliminated a player there. Unicorn finds another as well.
So that's all the shield on that player. He's got to come in. Oh, it looks like the Ranger team.
It was Unicorn.
WBG, Unicorn, and I think Ranger down there take care of that one.
15 seconds left on the Make It Rain bonus.
Twifo and Snood. 999 on the mats. Jeez.
Wow.
Multiple campfires.
Now the only thing they don't have is the healing.
I think they're one elim off of a point as well, it seemed like.
Wow. Coming out of them, there
that
you go.
elim right there puts them so heavy in the mat counts. 2 Rift to goes, wow.
I love this loadout.
Their loadout's so good right now. And they got zone. Oh boy. Looks like we might see another Ghost team
pick up another win.
Probably. Looking really good. Like, they're looking really good right now.
Oh, we saw in the corner there, Dingle Dripper looks like she might have gotten cracked.
It's hard to argue that these guys won't come out somewhere, you know, in top 3 right now. They're so good. With an RPG, plenty of shots to reset any players. So what he wants to do here is pressure these guys down so they don't get comfortable thinking that they can build up. You can tell he's so good if you know how to maneuver a rooftop like that. It's
yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Look.
And I mean, utilizing the rooftops over the ramp there is very crucial.
Look at this structure. It's so strong. Fortifying it left and right into the mountain. They know the team's coming up the backside here. Icy Band's trying to get that high ground. Saint eliminated Air Cool. That's going to be their 4th elimination now. They're 1 more away from another point. Morgan Saint looking good. His teammate gets beamed, trading back for his teammate there. Someone else comes into that battle there.
It was Seba.
Takes that. Voltic goes down.
Rise is super, super low. He's got to be careful.
Flirting with the storm here. He's really just got to get in. Players use these opportunities to try and get other players where their back is against the storm. Yeah, they know he's there. There's no way they're going to give him a chance.
He's got 2 builds left. It's not enough, and it's by Dementos. Ghost Twifo and Snood here applying pressure to another team.
The NV team goes down right there.
Yeah, it was Lenane and Skatch. They take them down. I mean, they're just continuing to rack up eliminations.
Snood and Saint on 7 elims as well as a team. Just about to activate big bonus for themselves. Envy Lenane still up. RPG is going to reset these guys from a super high position here. Where are you going to go? There it goes. They expose themselves. Doesn't take any fall damage.
They weren't quite ready to see that player drop down.
And again, the reason they want to push him down is so they have the highest crowns for this rotation. Now that you don't need any launch pads. These Rift to Goes are just in their pocket for they get in a weird situation. And they don't want anyone just doing those free kind of like ramp plays, just glide on in anywhere. They're shutting that down.
Saint's got himself 3 eliminations, so he's already got a point just by himself for him and Morgs. But now here's the question, how many eliminations does Morgase have? Because if he, remember, it's 3, 5, and 7, so they are very close to that second threshold for 2 points. Very close.
So interesting that they decide to go with the sky bridge across instead of the straight jump out.
Ooh.
Morgan Saint now in the ultimate high ground, just trying to find opportunity where they can. They want to stay up here. This is a risky play. They're going to use a lot of mats, but it's what they did last time, and they know it worked at, the previous game. They're trying to go for back-to-backs here. Yeah,
I mean, they're using a lot of mats. Look at Saint. He's already dropping super low as far as mats goes. He still has the 300 brick, but that's not as sturdy.
But remember, you get the opportunity to recycle, right? So this zone might push him back right across it.
Dweefo and Snood, they're the last Ghost duo left alive.
There it is, double barrel to the back. Now they decide to jump out. He's just got to find himself an opportunity to heal. He's got a Rift to go to take that high ground. RPG to the face, barely misses there. Will he catch himself a moment?
He needs to get to Snood. Remember, he's got the 2 campfires. He can help Snood out here.
He's got so much offensive power, he almost doesn't want to stop either. Clarify, not finding himself all the way up top. Remember, Saint and Morg have low mats. They have to be very careful with this guy with a double barrel just chilling up above him. It's kind of scary business. Snood and Tifo not trying to give up that spot. Oh, just barely misses the edit delay right there. Goes for the, and almost edit plays him down into the trap as well.
I mean, he's sitting on 4 elims, Monster. They're doing everything they can. So they're sitting on 7.
So
they could potentially activate a big bonus.
Any elim right now counts as a point. He just used 1 Rift to go. 9 players alive now.
They're hunting, man. This is it. Every elimination pass, this is 1 point.
Are they going to commit to the full dive down from the top down? Jiggy goes down to the storm.
Jail still down below, playing true low ground. Look at the mat count, though. And again, these guys are just playing high ground. They're doing what they do best.
To go all the way up to the top, take it. This guy tries to recycle the Rift. Not gonna happen. He's floating, spinning in circles. Get out of there.
That is a big bonus active. That's 1 additional point.
Down. He does a quick check there. They know they got a point off that. Every single point matters. This will get them to the finals. Can they do it? This is the last game here.
Morgase goes down. He's in top 3. It's a 2v1.
It's
Jail's playing true low ground.
2v1. Zone doesn't stop moving here. They're going to work their way down together. I don't think they're going for any kind of slow play here. They want to keep this pressure up. Trees in the way.
They don't exactly know where Jail is. They know roughly. He's right there in front of them.
Nicely done.
That makes the Ghost. So Ghost, DMO, and Ghost Bizzle win game